Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued playing Let's Play of Super Robot Wars 30. I am here with my Heavenly Sword duo partner, Ace Zappa, King of the Giant Robots.
And I, King Ace Zappa, command you. Commence the Super Robot War.
Judgment, South Pole. William invites the team to Antarctica when all is promised to come to light. The Quaestors speak of truth. Seems like a really important mission.
Amy.
Quaestors, hollow truth. The time has come, William.
Magister, Masters. So you've reached the answer.
Theirs is just like any other civilization we met before. After several thought experiments and vigorous debates, we have reached a conclusion.
That is the way the Quaestors pursues the ultimate truth.
Carillium, you must thank those who have participated in our thought experiments and bring our warning to this virus of Eos. That is your duty as the new ruler of the planet.
I understand.
Then, in the name of the Quaestors, you must tell the Earthlings their future. This is the conclusion brought upon the people by the Earth themselves. We are merely supporting it. We are the Quaestors, the speakless of truth in a godless world. Dress trigger, per room.
We're almost in Antarctica.
I hope this will finally clear up what the Quaestors are and what their purpose is.
Yeah.
Since they have their extraterrestrial origins, Jitega and Chief Akamatsu will also be present at the meetings.
I see.
What's wrong, guy? You seem out of it.
Koto, I know this isn't the best moment. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about for a long time.
Now that you mention it, back at the Trinary Solar System when he became Genetic Geigar, you said we'd have a long talk later on.
I did, and I want to have that talk now. Koto,
Yes?
will you marry me?
Yes! But come on, I know you well enough to know that's not all you want to talk about.
Oh boy, you really do know me too well, Mikoto.
Of course I do. Known each other for how long now?
So, about marriage. Before the Trinary Solar System, they gave me a full medical exam. Do you remember?
I remember how Swan and Papillion played around with you in the name of collecting evolutive samples.
Well, the truth is, I heard the results of the genetic exam just before we left.
Huh?
Apparently my evolutive genes are almost impossible to suppress.
So they're extremely dominant?
Long story short, my children will always be evolutors, without fail.
But isn't that a good thing? If all of humanity became evolutors, we'd have a lot less to fear from attacks like this.
Yes, that's true, but if I happen to have a trait that, say, makes me more vulnerable to genetic disorders, it would be inherited by all my descendants.
Oh. Right, and we can't reliably screen for it.
Also, in the distant future, there might be a conflict of discrimination between evolutors and normal humans. There always is. Think of how armor was treated after the 1-year war. It would be like that all over again. New types are hated.
Oh, you've been worrying about this all by yourself all this time ever since you watched that X-Men TV show?
Also been thinking about it, haven't you?
I have.
Besides, I don't want to have children with anyone other than you, Mikoto.
I mean, I'm a semi-evolutor myself, a cross between human and new machine species.
Right. Crossing our genes fusing the G stone with the Z seed. and no one can predict what that might cause.
So, we're not allowed to have children?
Not about whether we're allowed to have them or not. I personally think that we shouldn't, but I don't want to choose for the both of us. That's why I wanted to talk it out with you.
I feel the same way, Guy. And more than anything else, I just want to be with you. I do want to marry you.
Besides, just because we can't have children doesn't mean we can't be parents.
That's right. We can adopt them.
You know very well that blood alone doesn't make a family.
Heck yeah, it doesn't. Just like Memo or Ikumi.
And one day our kids will ask us, "Are you not a real mommy and daddy?" And we'll tell them.
Of course we are. We just had to do it a little differently.
You got it.
Guy, let's raise lots of kids. I want at least enough for a full baseball team. No, I'd sell for a full soccer team. Wow. What, 11 kids?
First, we have to ensure humanity has a future.
We have to end the senseless war between humans, Equesters, and 000.
We'll do it, Makoto. We'll keep fighting for everyone out there.
Yes, together, we'll overcome any hardship. Judgment. All the boats in.
Yep. Excluding the NSX, which is caught in the perimeter, each ship has arrived at the point designated by Caroleo. Allow the quest to summon us with dry cries. Imagine they're going to reveal the result of their testing of humanity.
Or maybe it's a declaration of war. That is one of the possibilities we're expecting.
Either way, we should finally be able to find out who these people actually are. Basics are coming! Welcome to these frozen lands, dry cries. Spare us the pleasantries, Caroleum. How is somebody trying to greet you the Earthway? Do allow me inside your ship. This is a rare occasion after all. Very well, you may be able to understand each other better if you talk face to face. A sensible answer, Mitsuma. I trust those are your own words. What's that supposed to mean? It seemed my remark was unwanted. I'll be there shortly. The end guide his machine towards Hangar 1. They're willing to fight, we'll answer in spades. Yes, ma'am. Should I have every mobile team stand by on the other ships just in case?
Heck yeah, you should.
Make it so, XL. Come a few Derek Quasters, I'm ready to take you all on.
Heck yeah. There's Traeger, briefing room.
Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Caroleum Vol, Action Commander of the Quasters. First of all, I must apologize for coming here without bringing a present. This is extremely rude of me.
There's no heart in your apology. You didn't get what the captain told you at all, did you?
Oh, I see. You must be ours. I sense some sweetness behind those bitter words. You are worthy of standing before your future king.
Could you not call yourself our king? That just feels wrong.
Alas, it was not my own decision.
So, that's Caroleum Vol. Just like we thought, he doesn't look like an earthling. He's so hot! My eyes are gonna burn out if I stare too much!
He's hard to describe. Maybe unearthly? Caroleum. No need to serve me tea and biscuits. This is enough hospitality for the time being. Aren't you a little too cheerful? I might be. You see, I've been looking forward to this day. Mitsuba, how I've longed to see you.
Stay away from the captain. Lay one finger on her and I'll shoot you where you stand.
It's alright, Oz. Carly, I might want to know the reason you called us here. As you know, we Quasters have asked you several questions during your previous interactions. You should know that this was an experiment. We were testing you Earthlings. We have now reached a conclusion, which I am here to present.
A conclusion, you say? You're free to do your own experiments, but why do you need to let us know the results?
We, the Quasters, are pursuers of the ultimate truth. According to the conclusion we reach, in other words, according to the truth, we hand down our judgment upon a civilization.
Your judgment?
First you're the king, now you're the judge. Who the heck do you think you are? You fancy yourselves gods? It would be within our rights. After all, you annihilated the divine civilization Aus. Exactly.
I had a secret suspicion that was the case.
It's true then, Aus was destroyed by the Quasters. How much do you know about Aus exactly?
We know they were a highly advanced civilization who brought to Earth the power to oppose the Quastors.
And that your headquarters are in the same subspace where the legacy of Aus is resting. That's all. Oh, that explains a very great deal. What do you mean? If you knew the truth about Aus, you'd see us, their destroyers, in a different light. Aus the self-proclaimed divine civilization. She and hers was a scourge of the universe, acting self-righteously in the name of God. Say what? They were one of the oldest civilizations in the universe. They would often bestow intelligence to the naive inhabitants of various planets.
Hey, isn't that...
Just like the Wolgaru?
Now I get what this meant. Eos, the divine civilization, and the Wolgaru, a hint of God, both are connected to a godly presence. But it seems like God was just how they visualized the idea of beings from other planets who brought them progress and evolution.
If one of the races they knew to develop the civilization they did not satisfy their requirements, they would erase that civilization. As their creators, they claim to be taking responsibility for their own failure, you see.
That's just cruel.
I see now, it's certainly the height of arrogance. The Quasters were one of many civilizations that incurred the wrath of Aus, becoming a target of the Purge. But our ancestors fought back in the name of freedom and justice, and in the end the target of destruction became the Destroyer. That's right, we brought freedom and justice back into the universe.
All that music.
How dare you? Miss Orchidacia! She wants to confront the Quasters, their killers, directly. Oh my, what a surprise! But it isn't Lady Orchidacia, a survivor of the divine civilization Aus. Yes, you're quite famous, the lone woman who kept opposing us hundreds of Earth years after Aus's end. It's like you've chosen the Earthlings as your new tools for revenge. I only want to restore order to the universe. Order? Aus has no right to utter that word. You would punish in the name of God those who did not meet your standards. There was no order in what you considered peace. That's because you fail to understand. Without someone to lead them, every living creature in the universe is doomed to chaos. Fear not. As long as we Quasters exist, that will never happen. We'll make sure of that. And who gave you that right? Seems you've yet to realize where exactly you stand, Orchidacia. Whatever divinity you might have had was lost the moment you were defeated by your creation. In slaying the gods, we have become the new gods, a simple natural progression. Unlike you lots, we are not ruled by arrogance or self-righteousness. We pass our judgment only through repeated experiments and debates. That's how we reach the truth. Silence, you swine! You dare talk back to your creators! So confident even all by yourself. Or maybe that's just the arrogance of someone who fails to realize the truth. Heed me, Orchidacia. We are the pursuers of truth. We protect order in the universe in the place of ours. Silence. Silence, silence, silence! Be silent!
Miss Orchidacia, you should come down a bit.
What are you doing? This conversation is clearly meaningless. Kill him already! Send his mauled corpse back to them. That will teach them to defy us.
We can't do that. Attacking those who have requested dialogue can only worsen the situation.
I wasn't asking, Earthling. I was ordering.
Lady, I think you got some wires crossed.
They're not your servants. Looks like there was some truth in what Caroleum told us. You wretched Earthspawn? Very well.
Uh-oh. Arg! This feeling is just like those other times I felt like I was losing myself.
Go now, my slaves. Slaughter the Quasters.
Your wish is my command. Is the will of Eos.
All is the will of ours.
What's going on? I'm not sure, but I think she's sending orders directly into our brains.
Well, now you've imposed your force of will, Oz. You're actively resisting our obedience gene without any assistance. When we first clashed, I realized you're Alice's vanguard. I never imagined you'd be able to reject her influence.
Caroleum, or what isn't obedience gene?
Bit of genetic information that Alice would bear within a chosen species before restoring them with intelligence. Alice would then exert her influence over those genes through psychic signal called subjugation wave, ensuring the absolute obedience of their subjects.
Arrgh, my head feels like it's splitting.
No, someone's entering my head.
And I mean from Earth.
There she is.
Oh, right. She got transported. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, she went to, and she's come back.
Gotcha. Hey, Prime.
I'm losing myself.
Ayo, stop being me. Hang in there, guys. You have to stay strong.
Why do you resist us, Saint Klaus?
I've always been fighting to protect my freedom, and I'm going to keep doing so. My heart belongs to me and no one else.
What? How?
Orchidacia, I'm the only one who could choose how I live my life. I'm not going to give up my future to you.
Your future?
The subjugation waves are weakening.
You must have been overwhelmed by Oz's spirit.
Still, all is the will of Eos.
All is the will of ours. Not surprised it wouldn't work on aliens like myself or Mamoru. Why can't someone break free from her control?
I think the only people still under control are officers from Military Academy 30. What? But why?
Mitsuba, take the lead of my servants and slaughter the Quasters! As you command, Mistress Orchidacia. Good girl, the time I spent nurturing you was worth it.
Nurtured?
You never noticed. She's been under my control from the start.
Huh?
All went exactly as Fikes and I planned. In order to control you as a group, I would occasionally manipulate Mitsuba's conscience to direct her.
Are you saying that the captain was your puppet? Who was Rio?
You were.
You are instincts to smell something off about Captain Mitsuba, Shinobu.
Must have been Orchidacea's influence on her, I was sensing. Deep down, you're aware of this ice sunglass. That's why you felt compelled to be close to her. Because the power you were gifted was there so you could serve as Alice's vanguard.
So that's what Commander Fikes meant by being gifted.
Yes, you were fated to be my servant from the moment you were born.
Me, the captain, everyone? I've been dancing to Eos's tune all along.
But you're repulsive, Orchidacea. Arrogance is the reason you were destroyed long ago. Enough! You won't leave this place alive, Quasters! If you force my hand, I'll activate the Kailash Gear in orbit and have it fire on Antarctica.
Wait, what?
Heck, she made Commander Mitsuba keep the Kailash Gear in check just for this? All hands, attack Karaleum! Don't let him escape! I have a dream to lead this planet down the right path. I feel I can't let you kill me.
What do we do, Captain Bright? We absolutely cannot ignore this.
Whoa! Tri-Stinger started to move. This vessel is already under my control. Those who do not follow the will of Alice must be eliminated. That's why this vessel was created.
All hands, fall back. Prioritize your own safety.
So you won't obey me? Then you'll get what you deserve.
Orchidacea, how could you? Status report.
All members have been retrieved by the other ships. The only people left in Tri-Stinger, those under Orchidacea's control. I don't remember which. Yeah.
No response from the Dice Trigger. The situation inside the ship is unclear. Cadanium is still on the Dice Trigger as well.
Quasters incoming.
That's a lot. Did they never been deployed such information before?
No. In other words, let's seize this time.
Get ready to return fire. All ships, deploy mobile teams.
Hey, there's a secret in this stage.
Yeah?
Just deploy anybody related to Galgagar.
Are you serious?
All four of them would be best for dialogue, but only one of them is necessary.
Yo, what's up, Prime?
Hello, Prime.
Alright,
If anything, you only need the big one. You only need to send Guy. But the other three would have dialogue with someone that shows up.
Well, help me spot them then. Can I go guy?
Yeah, that one works. And then there's guy right there. And not on this page. Nobody on this page. Gal Guard. Yeah. You know what? No, not her. She doesn't matter. It's the other one, Cocker Sajan.
We do love you, Renes.
But you don't matter to the situation. Then. And then anyone else at your leisure. Now this is a big battle, so I would advise taking it seriously.
I am.
Not that you don't, but bringing in low levels to catch them up is...
They're not low levels to catch them up, they're strong units.
Yeah, oh no, I know Gengar is a strong unit. Kaiser's also a strong unit. I'm not saying you have to bring him, but...
Just thinking. Dang it, how am I supposed to take out a whole army without the Dry Striker? We'll figure it out. Dry Striker's not gonna fix the cell, so we gotta make it through this. Oh, you're right, Oz. Questers are getting serious. I can't let a little headache slow me down. Besides, I can't leave the Dry Striker like this.
Come on, Ash, first we make it through this, someone take that Dry Striker from Arcadia.
Right, we had to rescue the captain and the whole crew. The first priority is to intercept the Questers. All units, commence the attack.
And in the end, we never got to hear that conclusion Carolina you mentioned. Might become apparent during this confrontation. So, I have a tactical order for you, sir. I have a direction for you to send certain units.
That thing needs to die.
Oh no, I don't think they're attacking the Dry Striker right now.
No, I'm saying they buff other units.
Oh, okay. So, I need you to take your 3 Galgagar units, and as you move them forward, they need to be directed to the top corner.
Which corner?
The actual top corner.
There's a right corner and a left corner.
The top corner.
There's 2.
We're looking at things isometrically. I literally mean the top corner.
Again, there's a right corner and there's a left corner.
So why are we ignoring the top corner? There's
I
also
don't know
a
what the
bottom
top corner is.
Literally the top corner, Bird.
It doesn't.
We're looking at things isometrically, so there's left, right, up, and down. The top corner is the top corner. On the map, geometrically, visibly, visually.
So the left corner.
No, up. Press up on your D-pad.
Yeah, so left, here.
Top corner, yes.
That's left.
Left is to the left.
Because I'm facing this way. So if I'm facing this way, this is left, this is right.
Okay, I see where we're having a difference in perspective.
Look at all the units are all facing like this. So that's
yes,
left.
I'm
right.
talking physically and visually, Todd. You're talking through the perspective of the map.
Which is how you should look at it.
Not all Super Robot Wars are created equal.
I don't know why you said that, considering this only Super Wars I played.
Because some maps are flat. They didn't have a 3D perspective.
Exactly. I don't know any of those maps. So
right,
for me, left is left, right is right.
Yeah.
Saying top doesn't make any sense to me. This is the only map I know.
You still sent for an ace anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that. Why did it put him back?
It keeps doing that every time I buff one.
Wait, does Bravery cast Axel? If Bravery casts Axel as well, then that's why it resets them. Yes, it does. Okay, that explains it. Because you now have 3 more spaces you could have moved, so it puts you back where you started. That solves the ancient mystery.
Yo, what's up, Spexy?
Hey, Specs.
You okay?
Yeah.
Just wanted to weaken him up for him. There's that great ace. I have to see if our other is a great ace as well.
Mecha が俺たちを止められると思ってんのか？腕の違いを教えてやるぜ。大きく出やがったな。ゲッタードリル。どこを見てる？ではここだぜ。
I think all my units are over there. Actually, strong enough to take him out without any help.
Sword up.
Get wrecked. Alright, so far so good. What is this?
What new unit are we trying to move?
Oh,
they're on the ground? Yeah, they can't stop there. A flying unit could cross that, but a grounded unit cannot. Why didn't you just cast Drive?
Yeah, I noticed that too. What civilization is called Get Wrecked, fool.
So all the Gal Gaigar units need to head to the northwest corner.
Then ice is no go for grounded field, man.
They know better than to tread on thin ice.
But that doesn't make any sense because you fight in space, which doesn't have ground. So obviously they have some sort of propulsion.
Yeah, and back thrusters.
So you can easily propel yourself over the ice.
Not this time. See how Mazinger can fly right over it? He's flying.
But if the horse can fight in space, it means it can fly.
It can move in space, yes.
So if it can move in space, it can move on the ground too.
It doesn't have perpetual flight thrusters.
Then how's it fly in space?
And back. A and BAC, thrusters that help you control your direction and movement. You don't thrust constantly while you're in space. You only go like choo-choo and you go forward. Because if you thrust constantly, you accelerate constantly. And then you can't stop without equal force.
And I just realized I've been missing out on a lot of money and experience.
Because you didn't do the thing?
Yep.
Or because you can't control the boat?
No, I have Lelouch here. Could have easily just done this. Oh well.
And you just get to save it for when the reinforcements show up, right?
Yep. In fact, there's no reason I can't do it right now. Oh wait. Yeah, there's no reason I can't do it right now. They don't fly across space, they run across space. Okay, well, why can't they run across a little crack then?
Because, like I said, thin ice is a no deal for real men.
戦うだけのマシンは破壊する。ゲッター！
Learn more of the way of their bonds. Basically, Spexy is telling me, stop questioning Super Robot Wars.
Yeah? Okay.
My crack is held down by gravity.
俺たちの痩せ食らわせてやるぜ。勝負どころだ。一気に決めようぜ。お前たちの命、俺が預かる。断空神剣。
So my power was something Eos gave me. Looking back, it was no coincidence I ended up in the Huckbind. But it was my decision to keep fighting. I'm not letting her take credit for that.
そういう風に来るのならディープスラッシャー敵はあれよ
Jeez. 42,000 without any buffs at all. Alright, let's see what you got. Yeah, that's not gonna help you out. Yeah, that's also not gonna help you out. That you actually might get through.
Hmm?
Or 10 damage.
Combination.
You alright?
Yeah, I just
You're moving around
moved
a
my
lot.
microphone up. No, that time I knew I was trying to do something and it was making me breathe a little hard. Sorry.
I'll make sure you're okay. I got a great idea. Let's go hit the one that just like single-handedly destroyed 2 of our ships in under a second. That sounds like a good idea. Ah, you thought you could outrange Ernie. That was a mistake. Uh-oh. Grenade
Scott, are you seeing this? Did I also Otis? No, you're Otis.
I thought I was the other guy.
No, I was Romero, you're Otis.
Someone's hijacking the communications network of the entire solar system.
What did you say?
Incoming transmission, all lines. Quaestors, the Hall of Truth. People of planet Earth, we are the Quaestors, the pursuers of the ultimate truth. We have recently subjected you to various tests with the aim of examining you from different perspectives. We have finally reached a conclusion. I've arranged this forum to allow every single one of you to listen to our judgment that is to the truth. What I am about to say is the utmost importance for the future of your civilization, so listen carefully and take it to heart. The truth that we the Quaestors have reached is that you Earthlings are unworthy of existing. I have been evaluating the balancing scale of truth. On the right side, humanity's foolishness, and on the left, its danger. In the end, the scales were tipped to the left. Humanity have proven how dangerous it is. If left to your own devices, you would eventually become a threat to other civilizations. For the sake of universal order, we the Quaestors have decided to annihilate humanity. That is a declaration of war from the Earth's new king, Carillium Fall. I imagine you will disagree with our decision. Allow me to reiterate, you, humanity, have brought this upon yourselves. We are not gods, thus we only examine the facts, draw a logical conclusion, and act accordingly. I hope that you allow reason and peacefully accept your fate. That is all I have to say. May you make the most of the little time that you have. Nah. So this is a point of the story.
Uh-huh.
When you say... When you say
what?
Hey, Flightless, all those points that you've been getting?
Oh, see, I thought you were going to bring it up in a more direct sense, not expect me to explain it.
Ah, okay, well.
Yes,
so we've been getting points throughout the game, and apparently, because
if you were to tip your scale to the right too much,
we would have had a different outcome.
Yeah, y'all are dumb. We probably still have to blow you up anyway, but not as immediately.
And we probably have a different ending, correct?
I wouldn't know. I've never played it.
Oh, okay.
Who plays through a game and not gets the true ending?
I don't know. I mean, I'll not get the true ending if it is something I can do, but problem is this is like a 180-hour game. Are they triggering a flight or fight response, Spexy? You forget, I'm a flightless bird. I don't have a flight response. They're going to annihilate humanity.
So that's your answer, Quasters. How much better do you jerks think they are?
Ultimate truth in my behind, doing whatever they want. But we won't obey.
You lack the wit to accept the wisdom handed down by the Magister. Still, now humanity will be forced to think about its future.
Corellium, you've given us your answer, and now we will too. We're gonna kick your behind so far that the next dictator is gonna feel it.
And still you choose to resist. Your inability to accept the inevitable is beyond my comprehension. But this time there's nothing you can do. The Dry Trigger, your best asset, is in that pitiful state.
You know what's also weird here? Is the Quastors have basically become the thing they hate most. Because they destroyed the Eos because the Eos was trying to control them. And now they're doing the same thing to everyone else.
Yep.
They basically
they are a bunch
become
of jerks.
Yeah, they basically become the god that they hated. If you think it's going to be under Orchidasia's control for much longer, you're dead wrong. Captain, please open your eyes. Exo, Leon, Mavi, Miyu, Irene, Asus, Jiaquan, Kana, Rockin. Please remember your will to fight. Isn't that the duty of the crew of the Dress Traeger?
Us?
Dress Traeger, hallway.
Seems Mitsuma's subjugation is wavering. Was it Oz's words? Or was it her powerful will? Oops. Silence, Quasters, your time is coming!
Dude, your eye there is sort of bugging out, Orchidacia. You should probably get that checked.
Now go, tear the pig limb from limb! No, I don't want... What is the meaning of this? Why aren't you obeying me? Well, it seems she was to reach more than just Mitsuba. Oz Sandklaus, why are you still fighting us? You have the gift, do you not? You certainly never bore me. Silence! Shut up, Quasters! I do pity you, Orchidacia, still clinging to a glory long gone. Just have to intensify the subjugation waves. Then nobody will exist, not even those with excessive obedience genes. Yes, every single Earthling will become my soldier.
That's quite enough, Orchidacia.
Who? You.
Sorry, but if you went in here... The heck?
What is this?
Huh?
What was I? How is this possible? It should be under my control.
Oh, I've been working on a device that negates subjugation waves on the side. Looks like I finished setting it up in the nick of time.
You what?
Simply put, in its application as psychometech, it replicates the psycho waves to someone with a stronger resistance to your subjugation waves. Specifically, the psycho waves of the one person who carries the obedience gene but will never submit to you.
Ah, Sign Klaus.
As to its effectiveness, well, you can see for yourself, the Darksager's crew is no longer under your control.
How? How are you able to activate your own accord, maybe, Hawkins? You're supposed to be under my full control like Mitsuba.
Simple. I thought this might happen, so I prepared accordingly. I'm a mad genius after all, didn't you know? Okay, I'll be honest. I was able to Darksager's ace in the hole.
What? Old Cortesia, both you and the Quasars have greatly underestimated us Earthlings. We're taking back the Tri-Trigger and everything we hold dear. What is this?
It's time we went back to sleep in the deepest recesses of the Darksager systems.
No, you can't do this to me. I am Orchidacia of the Divine Civilization Aus. Thank you for your power you've granted us, but from now on, you'll be protecting our planet from our own accord from now on.
Corlium, you escaped!
Lieutenant Randall Harder, the Tri-Trigger. We've broken from Orchidacia's influence and recovered control of the ship.
EXO? We are the secretary to EXO. How about that? One of our friends of the channel, M128, was watching our playthrough of this game, and he mentioned how EXO was a secret villain in disguise, and he ends up being the hero.
I wonder what he had going on.
We may have been dancing to Orchidacia's tune, but in the end, she was dancing EXO's headspace. Really?
I've been preparing for this very day. You don't need to fear else any longer. Now we'll fight by our own free will.
What happened to Orchidacia? She's still deep within the ship system. She's not getting out of there anytime soon.
The super foolishness have no end of things. How do you plan on fighting us without Alice's favor? Are we truly the fools here, Carleum? Do you really not see that you're contradicting yourselves? You've rebuked Alice for their arrogance in the past, yet you do not follow them in their footsteps. You're wrong, but nothing like those she and hers. The fact that you must be annihilated is the truth that we have reached in a series of tests and debates. You're arrogantly pushing your choice you made by yourselves onto us. Yeah, we can never agree to that.
It's true, there are a lot of bad people out there, but there's also plenty of good people.
Can't lump them all together and race because you feel like it. That's the answer reached by the match from the masses. In other words, that's the ultimate truth.
I'm going to be honest with you, Quilliam. You'll never be king.
Excuse me?
At the end of the day, you're only doing whatever this magister person tells you to do. What's kingly about blindly following someone else's orders without thinking for yourself?
I'm blindly following someone else's orders?
Wake up, Corlium. You're a puppet, and the magister is pulling your strings.
I won't allow you to besmirch the Quaestors any further.
Oh, looks like you're speaking for yourself for once. I like you better this way. Come on, Corlium, let's settle this.
No, not this time.
Are you running away?
Right, Christ, you're going to realize how powerless you are without Alice's favor. But rest assured, even after you fall, we will still be here.
He kept up the pleasant gentleman act even on the way out. Something about what he said bothers me. Could it be that new enemy is coming? Huh.
What is it, Go?
The dimensional distortions caused by the 4 pillars of light are gathering here in Antarctica.
What does that mean exactly?
The dimensional boundaries of this area are going to collapse.
And from the rift will come... Oh, you were Sakura.
Run away.
I heard a voice in my head.
Run away. Harry.
I think it's a girl. It's the Limpet Channel.
Then this voice belongs to.
It's Sakura. It's Sakura's will, I'm sure of it.
She's reaching at us from the wormhole. It's coming.
Crossing my wormhole to come here to Antarctica.
It's coming. The Conqueror King. Conqueror King Genesic. I thought the Conqueror King was still in Jupiter. Why is it showed up on Earth? But crossing a wormhole, time and space lose utter meaning.
Since dimensional boundaries are pretty brittle here, it just needs a little push, huh? But what does it want?
The annihilation of all intelligent life, just like we wanted when we were its thralls. Oh, hi there, Darian.
Oh, hi, Darian. So, in our final battle will take place in Antarctica. Look, the Zero Robots that vanished alongside the Conqueror King in Jupiter. Inogi, weird Sakura through the Limpet Channel.
Yeah, Sakura must be inside the Conqueror King.
The heck? This is the worst case scenario. Even so, we must fight. If we don't stop it, it'll destroy humanity.
But Guy,
Don't get me wrong, we're gonna defeat the Conqueror King and save Sakura. We can't do one without the other. Now we're talking.
never give up, no matter hardship. It's how a brave fights.
Captain, the last is ready for combat. Please take command. Captain?
Captain, you should fall back and let the Exo handle the rest.
Us?
But if you think you can do something, then do it the best way you can. That's the way you taught me. That's the way you are.
the way I am, I have determination that I will never yield. All hands, prepare for battle!
Captain.
Aye, Captain. All hands, prepare for battle! We're going to hit the concrete genetics with everything we have! Currently we have Terrestrial Sakura Akamatsu is presumed to be inside of it!
Copy that, Captain Mitsuba. Come on, guys, let's show the Quasters at Okadese what we can do.
Yeah, go humans! Go humans, go!
Hang in there, Sakura. We're coming for you.
Come on, Concrete Genetic, by the time we finish this once and for all!
Alright. I think I get first move because they're cheaters.
Don't think of anything else, just focus on the present. And Municipal Grave Valley, Captain Drystrager, Little Dark Rise, I will carry out my final duty.
So I take it, hit that thing with all the Gaigos?
Well, the catch is that either Guy, words, names, difficulty. Either Guy, Keita and Hinoki, or Mamoru and Ikumi have to defeat it.
Wait, I'm sorry, what was that?
Guy in
Yeah.
Gao Gai Gar, Ikumi and Mamoru in Gao Gai Go, or Hinoki and Keita and the Kakuseijin need to be the one to strike the finishing blow.
Okay, so you just need to kill it.
Yes, those three need to kill it. Everyone else can punch it, but one of them needs to finish it off. Now the semantics to that are, it says Gao Gai Gar, Gao Gai Go, Gao Fi Gar, or Kakuseijin V2 have to get the killing blow. But it makes a note that Keita and Hinoki have to be piloting the Kakuseijin V2. Which means I think it's more important that it's Keita and Hinoki doing it rather than what machine they're in. Because you could have put them in Gao Fi Gar at any time.
But I'm
Which is
okay
why I
because I
say
haven't
you
moved
don't-
them around.
Right, which is why I said I don't think Renee counts here because of the way that it's phrased. Now, I'm sure she would have some dialogue for punching it in the face.
I gotcha. I'm trying to get everyone there. This is a big map. Everyone converge left. Aw, no dialogue.
赤松長官、さくらさんは必ず救出します。
There's your dialogue.
1番2番衝撃砲攻撃。
That is specifically towards that attack. Like, we will, hey, you, person, we will save your child.
Mm-hmm. That just do 80,000.
Probably.
They fight giant mechas as tiny cyborgs? That's awesome. Alright, what you got?
Bex, has Renee been in past Super Robot Wars games? Then again, there's a bunch of ones on the DS and 3DS that I haven't played, so probably. Didn't hurt.
Alright.
Get ready, Conquer King. You're getting what you deserve. Not letting you destroy the universe after the way you toyed with my mind. You're going down. Akayo. Cleaned up my inbox of all of my receipts. Hold on, Sakura, we're coming for you!
We'll definitely save you, so hang in there just a little longer.
Get your butt ready, move for a whooping, Conquer King! You don't kidnap my friends right in my universe without punishment! Is she part of Koryu and Amu's moveset? Okay. Maybe she was in Alpha 3. I don't remember that.
She's actually a part of Koryu and Anmu's moveset.
Yeah. Characters that are not appearing in this game. We're up against Conquer King Genestic, Mamoru. You know what this means, right?
I know. This isn't a point we can yield. This isn't a point we can yield to for even a moment. Even so, we will definitely rescue Sakura. Defend the universe without sacrificing a single life. Achieving that is what makes us braves.
長官のためにさくらさんを救い出す。輝け G ストーン J ジュエル。
So, is this thing gonna run away at an HP threshold, or?
No.
Because normally when it's got like a question HP, that's what it means.
No, nothing like that.
Oh wow. Huh. Oops.
Well, then just take off the support. Think you may be slamming your
さくらさん、必ず助け出します。できることを精一杯やろう。力を貸して、100倍サーティス。今、すべてを解き放つ。ブラックホールキャノン、当たれ。
Can't believe she can actually shoot this thing down when this thing has like 80% of its health left. The power of Oz. Oh my god. She just did 135,000. I thought you said it doesn't have
That's King of Conquer sauce for you. That thing ain't no pushover.
It could take us all down in a single hit if we're not careful.
So it makes it fun. It's the ultimate thrill. Jack Christ, don't worry about Sakura. Just give it everything you got.
Chief Akamatsu.
Many reasons died because you were trying to save Sakura. I couldn't. Raise your head, Chief Akamatsu. As a father, you're the last person who should be crying right now. But look at them. There's not a single soul out there who has given up.
Please have faith in us, Chief Akamatsu. We're going to save Sakura and beat the Cockroach King, we swear.
That's the Triple G way and the Darkrai's way. Everyone. Please save my Sakura. Them's the words we're waiting for.
Don't wait, Chief.
We're gonna save her without fail. It just means this thing's stronger than it was back in Jupiter.
It's just
G-Sun must react.
Yeah, sorry.
G-Sun must react to Sakura's bravery.
Why is Triple Yuta so bent on destroying humanity? Does it hate us so much? No, it is not the case.
Doesn't hate anything. It's fact of not thinking at all. Correct. Triple Zero is a natural phenomenon, so to speak. Think of it as a hurricane. A cosmic scale one at that.
Back when we were conquered stars, we never felt any hatred from mankind. We were only driven by a single thought. We should not go against cosmic law.
But we humans have fought back against Satchel's astral titan already existed since dawn of time. This is no different.
Where'd you come
correct,
from?
Children of man. Huh? Booyah! I knew better man would come to save us! Like you, we also inhabit this planet. Today, Somnium and man stand together against the aura of dawn. Yeah, this is the fate of every living creature.
Let's fight together, Somnium.
Give it everything you have. Warriors, this is the time for bravery. Roger.
Don't hold anything back.
We lose here, literally to enter the universe, so fire yourselves up. If anything's in the day, it's not gonna be our universe. It's gonna be you, Conqueror King. We work together, there's nothing we can't overcome. I'm gonna beat you, rescue Sakura, and save the entire universe. cataphract. It's under your control,
Oh my gosh.
I think.
Oz is insane.
Yeah. She was built up for that. No worry. He's not joining the team, but he's here. I would say if you're going to try to get him some dialogue, make him do the weakest thing he can do.
Well, yeah, considering how Oz just like completely destroyed this fool.
Right? Give him like the psycho glory, little plink. No support.
No support.
Like persist or something. That works. When the sights of battle gets worked on, Sarah, I will require your powers.
Ready? Well.
Take heed, the true goal of We Somnium lies in this battle.
Yeah, Oz, even without the double shot, almost one-shot this guy.
Blink. And the only one left is Guy, right? Right there. Slam in. Unless you've got another enemy to kill, slam in hard.
Wow,
Oh,
this thing
come
must have hit
on.
potential or something.
Yeah, that prevail's kicking in real hard.
Alright, we're gonna...
Save state. Monzing. Or get her. Don't brave it up, just make sure you hit. Yeah. Bonk. Immobilized. Oh, that's a sad effect. Oh yeah, that'll work. Daunt works. Get punished. Can't lower it anymore.
Alright, that's gotta
There
be.
you go.
That's
If you
gotta
hadn't got it before, you would have gotten that achievement now. Hakayo, we're taking Galleon back!
Yeah, although I'm not doing hell in heaven on this move.
We're gonna rescue Sakura, we'll protect our universe and our future!
必ず救い出すさくらシステムチェンジダブルハンマーコネクトゴールディオンダブルハンマーカモノ
With these bouncing balls. And my giant hammer. And my golden form. Oh, it just has one line there.
Good? Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Did it! Mamoru, Ikumi, Renee, we need to do this together!
See, he did call Renee.
Got it. Hell and heaven!
Ah, so I see what Spexy's saying now. Spexy says hell and heaven rips the cockpit out of the machine before crushing it. So...
Yep. Kimi Kiru Gango Gufo.
Vita! It would have been cool to see him do a cinematic of all three of them doing it at once.
Sakura is safe. Well done, brave ones. Sakura! It's finally over, Guy. Conqueror Genetic has been defeated. The Daughter Triple Zebra is no more.
Woo! A shame about Genetic, though. Aw, I really want to see Guy pilot Genetic Guy Gogar.
Don't worry, we accepted GS rides, so damage exposure is relatively small.
So, Genetic Gaugagar can be revived.
I think so. Bring Genetic and Miss Sakura aboard the Triple G Division ship. We'll start considering ways to restore Genetic Gaugagar. We look forward to the return of the strongest king of braves. Galleon, once again we fight together. Past and present, my battle continues alongside the two galleons. Now then. Hold on, Betterman Lamia. Conqueror stalls are defeated. Should this bring it into your own battle as well? No, not yet. Huh? Source of evil. We Somnium have no future as long as you exist. Whoa, hold on a minute. What's that supposed to mean?
Is the source of evil Guy? Are the Betterman and Guy going to fight?
Would you say it's the same even if I decided not to have any offspring?
Huh?
If Kojo and I were to have children, they'd be evil looters too. This is in fact become the seed of conflict down the line then. That is a choice we expected you to make. However, we are still fated to be in conflict. I see. In that case, I accept your challenge, Betterman Lamia. Even if you could stand against the Conqueror King, I will not lose to you. That day will soon come, evil looter Guy. Huh. Guy? About what Lamia said?
And about two children.
Sorry to worry you like this. You've heard correctly. But Kocho and I want to live on, we have to fight against the better men. For her sake, I will not accept defeat, Lamia. Captain Mitsuba Commodore Fikes is inbound! Would I be correct to assume this is all part of the Commodore's plan, XO? Yes, Mom. If you need further details, please ask him directly. Think I will. Need to be as ready as we can for the challenge that humanity is about to face.
There's Trigger, briefing room. In short, this was all part of an elaborate plan of yours, Commodore Fikes.
I won't make any excuses. In fact, we'll also acknowledge that I deliberately used all of you to ensure its realization. Do you mind telling us how this all started? Of course, it was 8 years ago we were rediscovering the ship that became the base of the Darkstrager. It was when Orchidacia, a survivor of the Divine Civilization Ouch, made contact with me, man in charge of the operation. It didn't take long for her to bring me under her control through Obedience G.
The subjugation ways.
As you know, Obedience G's receptors varies widely between individuals. course, Orchidea was aware of this fact, thus to make sure we fall under her control, she emitted subjugation waves at their full output. As a result, with the exception of myself, all the people present lost their minds, and then their lives. What? That means, had Orchidea unleashed her full power, you might have shared her fate. As I was the only survivor, Orchidea had to make use of me to increase the number of her useful pawns. To ensure my own safety, she reduced the intensity of subjugation waves. After about 3 years, I was finally able to break free from her control.
Dang. That sounds easy when you put it that way, but you can't just wish the ways off. You must have to do something better than crazy to accomplish that.
I can't deny that. In order to reject her domination, it requires a very strong will. I had to resort to a very primitive method to accomplish that. I found that I could keep my free will through physical pain. Through pain? Method full of risks. You could have easily lost your life. I had no other choice. It was either that or remain under her control. Now I can say that I won that bet. I was able to move feigned loyalty while preparing my counter-move. At the same time, I started gathering those who had awoken the special power of Eos as per her instructions.
That must have been the lab we were in, Organization A. Now I see what we were doing there.
Military Academy 30 was part of the plan as well.
Whoa, whoa, slow down! Are you telling us we were involved in all this too, Commodore?
Exactly what I'm telling you. The Academy was gathering ground for individual and particularly receptive obedience genes. In other words, those who would become the perfect pawns in the hands of Orchidea.
Then the original crew that died in action.
That was a false report I created. You were intended to be the crew of the Dry Striker from the very beginning.
I can't believe this. We're so frantic back then because we thought it was an emergency.
Had you told us the truth, we might have prepared better.
Like I said, I deliberately used you. Even if some of you were to die, or you were completely following Orchidea's rule. There were those who would have been acceptable losses. As long as Dry Striker could be a weapon capable of protecting humanity, it's all that mattered to me.
For the love of man, do our allies have any worth to you?
Must repeat myself, I'm not trying to make any excuses. Feel free to hate me. If you want a ship now that Orchidea is contained, I'll get the paperwork.
I understand that you're upset, but I suggest to sit like a Commodore a little longer.
Were you aware of his plans, Chief Mavie?
I had an inkling. You don't really let a bunch of rookies fresh out of school create a secret military weapon, you know? So I started looking for a commentatorship by all the initial crew. That is, the Military Academy 30 graduates. And that's when I found out that we all shared a certain genetic trait.
The obedience gene?
My theory was confirmed the moment I found that Oz carried the same gene. A runaway girl that happened to share the same genetic trait was put in charge of another secret weapon. I was sure that was the key to the mystery. But I couldn't investigate any further using the equipment aboard the Dice Digger. The risk of being intercepted and monitored was too high, so every time we dock somewhere, I get off the ship and continue my work somewhere else in secret. Well, until the XO noticed, that is.
I'm guessing the XL was your spy Commodore Fights?
Not quite. He was my ace in the hole. Officially, he was there to provide support for the inexperienced crew of the Dry Striker. But to choose him, the truth is I chose him for his genetic trait. His obedience gene was one of the least receptive ever recorded.
Honestly, I didn't know about the plan. I was only instructed to support you from behind the scenes. Part of my duties consisted of observing your behavior and reporting it to the Commodore. We're supposed to monitor your mental health. Incidentally, the Commodore suggested that there might be a spy aboard the ship, and that I should only ever make reports off-board.
Clever.
Thanks to his support, I was able to bring Mavie Hawkins into my plan.
With that said, I only figured out a way to deal with the AOs after the Pilot and Amdes. Anything longer than that, then I would have had my own share at bedtime.
Chief Maybe was fell in her control at one point, but I was there to treat her in secret. At the time, we were already setting up a countermeasure to subjugation wave, see?
After that, I pretended to be under Okada's control. I had to say, pulling her was quite the thrill. Then the EXO and I worked together to finalize the anti-subjugation weight device.
Even so, had the timing not been perfect, Orchidacia would have unleashed her waves at full power. Everyone would most likely have died. That's why I couldn't reveal any of this. Forgive me for keeping this secret from you, Captain. You made the right call, EXO. Thank you for all the hard work you've been doing for us. Honestly, I'm amazed, EXO. The bumbling fool act was just a trick Orchidacia, huh? It was so believable.
Oh no, that's just normal, Reynolds. An act so convincing requires a level of catchiness that he simply just lacks.
That's not a compliment, maybe.
If there's anyone else that you should all thank, that would be Oz. Me? That's right. Orchidacia's association with you gave us the opening that we needed. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to activate the anti-subjugation weight system. Dang, Oz, you're surprisingly awesome! You're way more than a random runaway!
That's no surprise. I knew she was awesome.
I have no idea what I was doing. It was as if I was in a trance.
But, Orchidacia said...
Forget what she said. There's no point to any of it.
Chief Maybe, what is Orchidacia's status?
Arguing, she's still behind a 5-tier security lock deep within her system. She won't be able to do anything. The dice trigger can be operated through the subsystems we prepared beforehand.
Good. To me, this feels like the end of a major chapter of my life. Commodore Fikes? Don't have anything else to add. Have any questions? What should we be doing moving forward? Now the Quasars have tipped their head and should answer accordingly. Don't forget the Quasars are not our only enemies. I'm expecting every other organization there to start making their own preparations. Was Orchidacia gone to their point just being on the Dry Strager? As I mentioned earlier, if you want to transfer away, I'll make it happen. But consider, this is a big-ass ship.
Please stop treating us like puppets dancing in your play.
Oh.
Maybe it's true that we all boarded the Dry Strager as part of your plan you and Orchidacia laid out. But that's not the reason we've been risking our lives all this time. We've been doing it because we believe in our cause. He's right. I'm going to keep fighting because I want to.
What pallet bring in the dry cries?
It doesn't matter how that's started. We come this far. We may as well see it through.
Alright then. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
We're not doing it for you. We're going to keep fighting for our sake and for the sake of those we hold dear.
I'll be working with SAP HQ on an anti-Quasar strategy. Keep operating on an autonomous core as you've always done. Follow your judgment and act as you see fit. Yes, sir. However, Pikes, may I have a moment of your time before you leave? Something I'd like to discuss. Very well. We'll talk in your quarters. We'd like that, sir. But may I add some final words. I know I've said it before, but it bears repeating. The outcome of this battle rests on your shoulders. These words hold a different meaning now. You've been the pawns of Orchidacia's revenge plot before, but now you, the Darkrais, are a true autonomous core. All this power is at your disposal. I know you'll use it the right way. Nothing else I can do. I can send a message to handle cleanup, but the rest I left in your capable hands. Darkrais, keep up the good fight for the sake of the future and the peace of humanity.
There's Trigger, Captain's room. Pardon me. The EXO asked me to see how you're doing. Not just him, my guests. Captain Bright, Koji, Amuro, Izuru, Yuta, Kallen, Hikaru, Daba, everyone in the Drag Cross is worried about you. You know, the exo really surprised me today. It was kind of cool, huh? I really see him in a new light. What did you and Commodore talk about? She resigned, didn't she?
He told me about your past, Oz.
I guess not. Huh?
Sorry, I asked him about it. I wanted to know more about you.
I guess I can't hide it anymore then. Now you know I'm not normal. My powers were something I got from the divine civilization Eos.
If you had told them, they'd look at you all differently. I mean that in a good way. They would have all helped heal those wounds you still have.
There's no need for that anymore. You've all been there for me already, especially you, Captain. Whatever happened to me, it's all in the past now. There's one thing I finally understood though. All that harsh training I've gone through, it was all for the sake of resisting Orchidacia. I wouldn't have been able to reject her otherwise. Not that it makes me feel any better about the days I spent in the lab though.
You told me you wanted to protect me, but that too must have been a task engraved into your genes.
Captain.
It's not me you want to protect, but the version of me under Orchidacia's rule.
No, that's not it. I've been fighting all this time for your sake, for everything you've taught me. That hasn't changed now that Orchidacia is no longer here. That's how I know it was my decision to fight for you.
You're strong, Az, but I'm afraid I don't believe in myself the way you do. I can't tell whether I've been fighting this song because I wanted to, or because Orchidacia wanted me to.
It's true that you've acted weird a few times. But you're still yourself, Captain. You're the person who taught me all those important things.
What if myself is just my inner Orchidacia? How do I know whether my answers to Carolin's questions are my own? Our current situation is a result of her influence over me, then...
The Quaestors just want to rattle you. Don't take it seriously.
You're being kind, but I don't think I can look at any of you in the face anymore.
Captain, look me in the eye.
I can't.
Look at me, Mitsuba.
I imagine she grabbed her by the cheeks and she's like,
Yep.
Face!
I know.
Oz?
I was the same as you are now back then. I was afraid of everything and I couldn't bear to make eye contact. Even though I didn't want to get close to anyone, I still wanted someone to be nice to me, and that's when I met you. Thanks to you, I was able to change. So this time, I want to be the one helping you change.
What do you mean?
If you're not sure who you are, then we'll find a new you. It was the same for me. Back when I escaped from the lab, I thought I had lost everything. But I kept searching and searching until I was able to discover so much. I'm here today, as you see me, thanks to you, Captain Mitsuba.
You're suggesting I haven't lost everything because I still have you?
Yes. Not just me, but you have the XO, Leon, and Maevie. All the Dry Strikers crew and everyone in the Dry Kraus.
Thank you, Oz.
You're finally looking at me.
Yes, that's how I realized also you've been crying. If you keep your face down, you'll never see anything. Nothing will ever change. Something I learned from you, Oz.
Captain, I want to swear it again. I will fight at your side. I want to protect you and help you protect everything you hold dear.
Oz.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for your speech, Captain.
Okay, I've moped it up. Time for me to be the captain again. It's just the two of us. I want you to call me Mitsuba, just like you did a few minutes ago.
Sorry. I didn't mean to. It was the heat of the moment.
You're the one who can't look into my eyes now.
Because I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, you're blushing. That's cute.
Oh, I had no idea it could be such a tease.
But I am. This is my true self. Thank you, Oz. I know you have your own share of scars. I want to fight by your side to protect everyone's future in peace. Today I make a new start as Captain Dry Striker and leader of the Dry Cries. For the future of humanity, I will unite the world together alongside my beloved comrades.
Yeah.
It is at this point that I regret you did not pick the male protagonist. Because I've seen all this, and all of this dialogue between Oz and Mitsuma would be like, in a couple of years they could be dating. How does this go with the male protagonist? How do they act? Because that's like a a true sisterly bond right there.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
But Edge is different.
Just strike a bridge.
Receive official orders. EFF HQ are standing on Solomon Islands. Orders from on high. Sadly, we're not autonomous to simply blow them off. The Quaester's declaration of war situation unstable. We can't afford to act in haste. Darkcrest now head directly for the Solomon Islands.
Alright, looks like next time we have an emergency mission. Been a while since we've had that. And new missions available at multiple locations. Multiple locations being this one location.
So, the weird...
Oh, okay.
There's a dialogue. So the weird situation is, if we had played What Follows Myth like at the start of the chapter, after 5 stages we would have had to play Judgment. And then we would be forced into this one. And then whatever was left over we would have to do at our own time. But, you do things in order correctly, and then you don't have to worry about that stuff.
Gotcha. 2 futures.
2 futures.
Mitsuba expresses regrets about the protagonist's past, but the more focus on the future instead.
Brothers.
First trigger, hallway.
Oz?
Captain, were you waiting for me?
Yeah?
Oh, are you off shift? Would you like some tea? I'll make you some if you come to my room.
First, I absolutely need to apologize to you.
Captain?
I'd come to fight something about your past without your permission. But too late to apologize, but I have to. I know it's been something you've been keeping a secret, Oz.
It's fine, Captain.
Oz?
It's certainly true what happened at the lab isn't something I'd like to remember. But it's also something that's over. I can't erase it, but I also don't need to suffer over it anymore.
But...
It's because of you that I can feel that way, Captain.
Oz?
It was you, Captain, who gave me a reason to fight, who taught me to look not in the past but at the future. So...
No, Oz, don't you know how many times you've helped me? When I didn't even have straight or sure what I was anymore, you were there for me and let me keep moving forward.
It sounds like we're pretty equal then.
Yeah. And it's helping each other in your times of need that makes you comrades.
Thank you, EXO. You've been keeping an eye on everyone aboard this ship like this, haven't you, EXO?
Merely relieved that I was able to complete my mission. Somehow. Still, though, you certainly showed up with amazing timing today. I just... Now, I guess you really will be skulking around for personal reasons rather than your mission. Skulking around Oz, that is. Just wait a moment. I won't that I've been keeping an eye on Oz, but I...
What?
No, not like that. It'd be very wrong if I'd done it, but... Let's go, Oz. It seems EXO still needs some time to put his feelings and maybe his court-martial in order.
I think they're pretty well in order already, but the person that EXO has feelings for is...
Wait, do you know something I don't?
I think we should talk this over in depth in my room.
Well then, EXO, take care of the ship.
Good luck, EXO.
And without a moment for me to explain myself, they are gone. Now we've rebelled against her, we'll never be able to benefit from Alice's or Orchidacea's boons. However, nothing to fear. We'll walk forward to Captain and our comrades. Towards a future that each of us wants to see.
Yeah. Thank you for watching this video and being the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear from you. And remember that you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. Always be true to yourself and never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.